Privacy is so sexy. This is actually a Substack post from September 2024 from the Slade 9 Substack. But I found this in Arca this morning, and I read it right after I had curated this from Days, titled "We All Know Too Much About Each Other." And both texts are so interesting because they really explore the tension between visibility and privacy in the digital age that we live in. They both question whether this constant online exposure actually is fostering connection or if instead it's doing more harm, fueling anxiety, comparison culture, and this kind of loss of self. This piece argues that social media and location sharing apps have actually eroded trust between people, making relationships a lot more difficult because we have too much access to each other's lives. And they actually suggest that taking a step back from these kind of find my friends type technologies might be the only way to actually rebuild trust and authentic connection. Similarly, in Privacy is So Sexy, they kind of push this idea of stepping away from online visibility, not just when it comes to your relationships, but for your own identity. Because there is this expectation to perform for an audience, and they actually reject that idea and find empowerment in this mystery and privacy. And what I think that they critique so well in this is the digital world's demand for this constant self-exposure. I think together, these two texts highlight a very modern paradox that we're in. On one hand, technology has promised connection and allowed for it, but at the same time, it kind of breeds a sort of detachment from yourself and from others. And both texts argue very well why there is this need for reclaiming privacy online. I think we've all gotten so caught up in the idea that you need to be creating content all the time and be so online, which you can be. I'm sitting here right now, but there's ways to be online without having to put your whole life out there. And I mean, that's what we're really pushing with Arca as well. This idea of content curation over creation. We're trying to create this space where, you maintain your autonomy in this hyper-connected world. Anyways, you can find this Substack post as well as this article in our Arca profile through the link in our bio. If you are looking for a new way to engage and express yourself online, then I highly recommend checking out Arca. To get access, all you have to do is sign up for the waitlist through the link in our bio.